This is it. We are heading back to mainland England. Crazy. We're underway. Just heading north out of Helen's Pool. I think it's called Helen's Pool. Just next to Tresco Bay. Tresco, Old Grimsby. So that over there is St Martin's. So we've got to go around all these rocks out here, around the north east of the whole of the Scillys. I mean, sorry, Isles of Scilly. And yeah, coming in from the east of St Martin's, and then hopefully tonight will be nice and sheltered in there. Sea looks a bit groovy out there, quite a lot of currents going on. Just still adjusting to sailing with tides again. Cool island with a lighthouse on. But that's that, yeah. Should only take sort of an hour maximum, half hour to an hour to get round. And then we'll drop anchor and see if we can run to the Seven Stones pub and see this ludicrous review from William Christie saying it's the best pub in the world. Let's see. It better be, otherwise we're going to be giving Christie some slander on here. But I got high hopes. The photos online look quite nice when I gave it a quick Google. Yeah, just look at this island. I'm going to change the lens so you can see, but it's a lovely island. Look at that. You won't see it as nicely through the GoPro, but the sun on it is very cool. It's like all defined and nice shadows. Bye-bye Tresco. We'll see you in maybe 6 days or so. Until then, off to some more islands that maybe hopefully are less weird than Tresco.
We're going to the pub!
We just had burritos. We anchored in St Martin's. Very lovely anchorage. The Scillys does not disappoint with anchorages. Now it's time to walk to the pub. Excited to see this pub. We're gonna keep banging on about it, but you know, when you get told it's the best pub in the world, you get excited. Here we go.
Yeah, you owe us a pint if this isn't the best pub in the world.
Several pints, Christy. This isn't the best pub. There's morning sky in the distance. Leave old rascal on the beach. Very nice beach. Off to the pub. About 15 minutes to the other side of the island. We are frantically looking for the pub. Haven't found it yet, but we're getting good vibes. Look at that.
Decent.
Nice. We're getting good vibes from St Martin so far. Real people seem to actually live here, not like Tresco. So it's off to a good start. Now we've just got to find the pub.
Enjoy the wonderful.
So they're already saying it's the best pub in the world.
That's fucking bold. From your
They've said it as well. So that's two different people, including the actual pub, saying they're the best in the world. There it is, up there. Oh, last little walk. I can already taste the ale from here. It's all right. It's very good. They got a special on, cracking beer. I'm gonna put the GoPro away now. But yeah, it's a good pub. We started walking home and then we heard there's some live music on. We have no reason why. No, we don't know why. Don't know what's on, but we asked the bar lady and she said, yeah, it's just live music. There's a bar down there. So we're following our ears and we're trying to find the live music.
We're going to a party.
There might be a party going on. Tribute band, no idea why. We can hear it from here. Might be good. Let's go scope it out. We found the party. Oh yeah. Where are we? What's happened here?
We're walking home right now and we found this rock. We're using echolocation to get home. Ha!
I'm not sure where we ended up. We ended up at a function where there's live music and now we're walking home and we're not sure where we're going, but I think the boat is like this way. So we'll tell you tomorrow if we made it home. If you see this, we probably did. So there's the lighthouse that we know is north of the island. You can't see it, it's dark. Anyway, night. We had a great time. had a boogie with some random people, and now we're on the way home. Night.
I will be strong, I will be faithful, cause we're counting on a new beginning, a reason for living, a deeper meaning, yeah. I wanna stand with you on the mountains.
Okay, we're on St Martin's. We're just walking around and we found a tennis court. Next to the tennis court is like a hut, and it's open, and there's tennis rackets inside. And it says to pay the village store to play tennis, but the village store is shut, so I think we might just try to play some tennis, and if anyone gets annoyed, we'll say we'll pay tomorrow. Because it'll be quite fun having a little smack about. I've never played tennis before, so it'll be a learning experience.
I used to play with Rob Mills' mum back in the day.
Here we go. You've joined us at St Martin's version of Wimbledon. It's David Stringer versus William Stringer. Here he goes, up for the serve. Wow, he's done that before.
Aced him. Ladies and gentlemen, you catch me at the thrilling conclusion of an epic tennis match. They've been playing for 17 hours straight here on centre court at St Martin's. Wilfred Harrison Petty versus William Stringer. It's 40-15. And Wilf has served it straight into the net on a second service. That's 40-30. Come back to us after this advert break. If you want to buy the chips from the chip fair. Right, it's been about an hour, maybe more, hour and a half, and we're still playing tennis. We're better now. See, that was tennis. Andy Murray did that once. We finished playing tennis. It was a hotly contested afternoon. Yeah, we've been playing for about 2 hours, but it was good fun. We forgot to film it, but we just went past a load of seals on a rock. That was very sweet. We're leaving St Martin now. We're gonna go anchor between Tresco and Bryher, because we haven't been and seen Bryher yet. So we'll spend the day on Bryher tomorrow, and then the day after, Dad gets here, and then we're gonna go watch Seth Lakeman in the evening in Tresco. And then we'll figure out when we're going back to mainland. But yeah, for now we've got a nice little sail around the corner. It's nice and easy. We're just going to go outside of all the islands and then back in between Tresco and Bryher. But it's kind of lovely sailing. It will be for a bit. Eventually we'll be up into it and then we'll just motor because we've done enough sailing. Yeah, nice day for it. It's a bit windy and rainy last night and lightningy, but it's blown itself through and it's a bloody lovely day now. Oh, nearly! Nearly a race back. Nearly remembered how to do it. Lovely. Wow. Good morning, you're very low on space. I'm going to talk really quickly. We went to Bryher yesterday. We didn't show you any of it, but it's a really nice island. Lighting. Yeah, it's really sweet. Nice pub. Cheapest pub on the Scilly so far?
Cheapest pub on the Scilly. And we've been to, I think, all but one.
Yeah, we've been to every pub apart from one, and that is the cheapest. It's quite nice. Today we are going to do some jobby bits. We're going to go to Tresco and get some more food because we keep sort of half going to the shop. We're going to all have a shower, which is going to be really nice, and we're going to wash our clothes, which is going to be really nice.
Very cool.
There's a laundry on Bryher, so we need to go get some money from the Tresco shop, and then we need to move to a different anchorage because none of us slept last night because this is the rolliest anchorage in the world, as you can not tell because GoPro's got crazy stabilization. But yeah, it's really rolly here, so we're going to go further down the channel over there. We can't go until the tide's up, and hopefully that'll be a bit nicer because the old man's coming tomorrow and he doesn't need to be on this rolly boat. We've got used to it, but it's going to be minging for him. So Dad's coming tomorrow and we have a dinghy that's too small for the three of us, so we're inflating the kayak that you might remember we bought in Porto Santo nearly a year ago and have never used. This is literally the second time we've ever seen it inflated. The first time was when we bought it. But it means that 2 of us can go in this, or 1 of us can go in this, and we don't have to run back and forth with further. Or we'll just lie him in this and drag him around.
We've taken this across the Atlantic Ocean twice, and this is the first time we've used it since first purchasing.
Best €100 we ever spent.
Very wet experience.
Well, it's nice and wet.
I don't want to do it when it's choppy or cold.
Luckily, we're in the UK where it's always choppy and cold. You look the part. You look the absolute business.
You're going fast.
I wonder if sitting in the back seat.
Yeah, I think the back seat driving might be the way.
And then you'll be like,
Yeah, exactly.
Speed ramping.
maybe 2 people can doing it would be quite good.
Let's give it a go. Good morning. It's all hustle and bustle around here. Today is the day that we go back to mainland UK, or Morning Sky goes back to mainland UK for the first time in 360 days. Something like that. So it's a very exciting day. And it's obviously lovely and foggy for us. It's all going on. And we have special guests for the ride. Charlie Stringer,
Hiya guys.
who you may remember from actually the first video, second video. So he's going to sail back with us. He got here a couple of days ago and we've just been hanging out on the islands together. So yeah, let's go sailing for the last time.
This is it. Like David said, we are heading back to mainland England. Crazy. We're just lifting up anchor now in between Bryher and Tresco. Lovely foggy morning.
Do you want to see our collection of seaweed?
We've got a collection of seaweed up front.
So we're pulling the anchor. Wondering why it was so hard. Pulled up half the fucking reef. Oh. Yeah. Big collection of tosh on the anchor.
Alright, anchor lifted. We're covered in kelp, string out to cut it all off. You saw Charlie earlier. Charlie's with us, taking him back to mainland England, UK, sorry Cornish people. Yeah, plan is to head into Newlyn if we can get a spot, or Penzance, they're the 2 options. Wind's sort of set to completely die off by 3 this afternoon, so we're gonna have to motor the end of it. So hopefully we're leaving nice and early, 8:45 in the morning. We're leaving now, and hopefully we get most of the way there before the wind completely dies at about 3 o'clock. There's not much wind at the moment, so it might just be a whole bunch of lies. All foggy and that.
Miserable out here. So we're about halfway from Scilly to Newlyn. The land's right there, but we can't see it. We would be able to see it if it wasn't so misty, and it's completely misty out. I reckon visibility's less than a mile. It's absolutely nothing. Way less than a mile. Which is fun because we're going across traffic separation schemes and there's ships everywhere, but we haven't seen anything because it's super foggy out. Easy. Small sailing. Nearly there. Hello YouTube friends. We're still going. It's actually not very long since I spoke to you, but I'm lonely. The visibility has dropped even more. It's like in the hundreds of meters, a few hundred meters now. It's dreadful. And the sea's all confused because the tide's all switching around. It's just a bit of a miserable sail, to be honest, which is nice for our last one, pardon me. Yeah, we've gone past Wolf Rock. It's over there somewhere. No idea where, couldn't see it. Land's End's about there somewhere. Again, can't see it. But yeah, we're something like 16 miles away from getting into Newlyn. But yeah, it's all a bit wibbly wobbly around here. We can't sail because there's no wind, so we're chugging along with the motor and the sails flapping, as you can hear. Yeah, lovely time.
So we're a mile off. We're a mile off in the UK. We can't see it. It's so foggy. About half a mile off actually. Now we're just going to go around the coast to Penzance. Try getting there. But yeah, it's not been a very interesting sail, so we haven't really filmed anything because it's just been foggy most of the time. So it's just been like this, just a whiteout, and we can't see anything. So it's not very that interesting, and we've mowed half the way because the wind died. So all in all, not that great. But hopefully we'll get there in like an hour and in between an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. So that's that. We got some dolphins coming in. We're about 4 miles away. Some nice little common dolphins swimming about. Don't know if you'll be able to see any on the GoPro. Oh yeah, there's one. Dolphins would never get boring. We've seen them a million times. I could happily see them a million times again. They're always so fun. We've been under half a mile away from land for nearly 2 hours, and we've only just seen, that's the first bit of the United Kingdom mainland we've seen for a very long time. We just radioed Newlyn Harbour, and there's a spot for us. We're about 10 minutes away. Hopefully this fog is lifting, because there's meant to be lots of nice views to see here, and we can't see any of them.
We're in the middle of one of the most stunning bays.
Yeah, it's meant to be lovely here. Like, there's an island out there, there's lizards over there, Mousel's just gone past us, Newlyn, Penryn, but we can't see any of it because of the fog. Anyway, at least there's space in the marina, and we'll be there soon. Just as we're coming in, last 5 minutes of the passage, the mist is lifting. We can finally see land. We've missed all of the nice views, but at least we see a bit now. You can see it just going across the bay, which is pretty cool. Just wiping across.
This is the first land that we've been to before since mainland Europe. Like, this is the first not new land in a year.
Facts. First not new land. If that makes sense. Crazy. And we know for a fact that they got pubs here. Okay, we've made it. We're in the marina. It was a bit of carnage getting in. Well, we got in completely fine, and then 10 minutes later a boat came in. Guys who've just bought a boat for the first time, bless them, so they struggled a bit, so we had to give them a hand. But yeah, we are in the marina, and now we're off to the pub. Trading stringers turned up.
They had a nice 2-speed engine on that boat.
Yeah. They did the classic beginner mistake where your throttle was either on or off rather than put it slow. They just went but they'll learn quick because they've now crashed into 2 boats, so they'll learn. Yeah. Anyway, off to the pub.
We're back in the pub and there's a shit band on playing Taylor Swift covers. We made it back to England. Oh, you're all foggy now. Good afternoon. You join us on a very sad day. As many of you know, the first and possibly greatest item that was bought in this adventure, long before the boat, long before Trudy, was camping gas. Camping gas has served us very well. This £10 purchase was one of the greatest £10 ever spent in human history. Various failings and rusting components have led us to this moment. Broken. This should be attached. We made this. So, camping gas is dead. Long live camping gas. Camping gas replacement has been purchased.
Another camping gas.
Shiny camping gas, camping gas Mark II.
Oh, boy.
For 3 times the price of the original camping gas.
How shiny it is.
Wow. It used to be in this folding hinged box. That's a cardboard box, inside of which is a folding hinged box.
How many boxes?
We went to Mountain Warehouse, Millets.
Shout
Yeah.
out Millets.
Shout out Millets, they had a big sale on camping gas, 31 English pounds. And now, the new camping gas shall reign supreme in the house and we can have hot dinner again.